Hi y'all, and welcome back to Supper at the Family Table. Today's video is part of a monthly collaboration by my friend Tiffany over at Small Town 6, and this month's theme is casseroles. So I am sharing with you 2 crock pot casserole recipes that are so yummy, so easy, and perfect for busy nights when you need to run out the door and have something ready for you waiting when you get home. So our first casserole is going to be a chicken bacon ranch casserole in the crock pot. I mean, come on, how delicious is that going to be? You can't go wrong with chicken bacon ranch. So I'm starting by making my homemade ranch, or homemade buttermilk dressing, which is buttermilk, sour cream or Greek yogurt, some herbs, salt and pepper, and some garlic. I have the full recipe for this on my blog, so I'll leave that linked below so that you can get the full measurements and directions, but I'm just quickly making up a batch of that, but you can totally use your favorite store-bought ranch if you want. Now I'm going to add some peeled and chopped potatoes to the bottom of my crock pot, and then I'm going to add in some ranch. So I'm going to do about 4 big tablespoons of ranch here, about maybe 1/4 cup, 1/3 cup or so. And I'm just going to stir that around and coat the potatoes. Now I am cutting up my chicken. So these are some chicken tenderloins from our butcher box, but you can use any kind of boneless, skinless chicken breast you want. And I'm just cutting those up, and I'm taking the white membrane out because we don't like that. This was about 1 pound of chicken. Now I'm adding that chicken to my crock pot, and I'm going to add a few more tablespoons of ranch on top and just kind of spread that around and coat the chicken. Now season with salt and pepper. Now this part is optional, but I wanted to add some greens to my dish, so I added in some spinach and stirred that in. And of course, I've got to add cheese to the top, so a nice layer of sharp cheddar cheese, and then we will put that in the crock pot and cook it on low for a few hours, like maybe 3 to 4 hours. If you want to, you can hold off on putting your cheese on there until the end, or you can add a little more cheese right before you serve to freshen it up. And of course, topped with cooked bacon towards the end. Our next casserole is our taco casserole, so I'm starting by browning 1 pound of ground turkey. You can also use ground beef, then I'm adding that to my crock pot. Next, I'm adding in about half a jar of salsa, and then I'm adding in some taco seasoning. I'll have my homemade recipe linked below, and I'm just stirring all that together. Now I'm adding 1 can of refried beans, stirring that in, adding a little bit of water to keep things from drying out, and topping with some cheese. Next, I am going to top it with a layer of cheese, and yes, it is sliced. Normally I'd shred it, but our sink was leaking this day, so I was trying to dirty up very few dishes. Then we served this with just some cheese, some salsa, and some chips. Some people also added some lettuce, and it was a really yummy, easy meal. And you want to cook this one on low for about 3 hours. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure and go check out Tiffany's video and her channel, as well as the whole playlist of videos, which I will have linked below for more casserole inspiration. And if you are here from the collab, thank you so much for coming over, and if you would, consider subscribing. Have a blessed day!